Just a weekly breakdown. Number 83.
God damn
No
it.
idea who the fuck that guy is.
It's been a while since all of us have been together to do this.
Since we...
Oh, he's an astronaut. Fuck.
Who?
That picture
That
just...
guy.
Picture he just showed you.
It's an astronaut.
Oh.
I was looking for Dale Earnhardt.
You found an astronaut.
No. I typed in Dale, and like some Asian guys came up, and then that guy.
Oh, you find Dale from The Walking Dead?
I don't even want to just...
There's not a whole lot going on. There's a couple of things that we'll probably talk about, but we're just going to kind of go with the flow.
Let's go talk about shit.
It's the weird time of the year.
Where,
You
like,
know-
E3 just fucking happened, so what is there to talk about?
Yeah. E3 just happened. You know, there's nothing really going on with movies because all the big movies are coming out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like,
You know,
music, there's not really, at least by my perspective, not much music comes out.
We don't have anything... Like, Gamescom is still a bit away.
It's like August, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
TGS is like September.
music's always kind of hit or miss if things are happening, which there's some stuff happening. But
When's PSX?
December.
Probably not that December. I think that's ways off.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Well, I was gonna mention talk about this anyway. Like fucking Game of Thrones, fucking season finale. Fucking
Yeah.
slamming shit, bro.
Game of Thrones season 6 was extremely strong.
I think
that season finale
I,
was amazing.
I think it might be, if not like second best, like the best season they've done yet.
I would say it's probably the best to me. What's your favorite season?
I said it would either be that or 3. I really like 3.
I thought 3 was a little on the weaker side. I like 4 a lot.
Yeah.
I thought the ending of season 3 is...
Imagine this guy doing porn.
Do I want to know? Oh, god damn it. But, like, yeah. I mean, it's also definitely the best season finale they've done.
Absolutely.
I'm always used to, except for maybe season 5 is the only one that maybe is just, of always kind of just being, like, slightly disappointed for most of the season finale until they get to that last thing that they always do every season.
Yeah, because it's usually like episode 9 that it just kind of, they blow their load a little bit, you know?
Yeah. Which they did do that this season. I mean, the Battle of the Bastards.
Yeah, the
was
Battle
awesome.
of the Bastards was insane.
Yeah.
With fucking, like, Jon Snow getting buried and shit. Well, I mean, spoilers, of course, but, I mean, fuck it.
Buried
If you're
in
not
all that
watching it,
pussy.
fuck you guys.
Fucking see him come. Some guy covered in chocolate or something.
Some guy covered it.
I want to describe this to anyone watching. It's some very muscular guy, either covered in chocolate or shit.
Or maybe that's just his skin tone.
Yeah.
He looks like
I mean, maybe...
fake tanned, like, to shit, man.
With fucking, like... I don't even want to know why he's so shiny.
Gotta rub baby oil so the light reflects.
Yeah. I'm changing my background to this Asian guy.
But yeah, very strong
He's
season.
holding a knife.
Probably the only thing I like I was saying I complain about
Oh, wait.
is
Oh,
kind of just how Brienne's story just kind of stopped after a couple episodes, which I get maybe sure, and then for the most part until the end, I honestly still found some of the stuff in King's Landing to not be that exciting.
It was the worst storyline by far. Until the end.
Yeah.
Until then, like and then boom, and it's like,
I mean-
okay, there you go.
Even in the books themselves, like, once you get to this point, the stuff that's happening at King's Landing is really just boring.
Trivial at this point.
Yeah. Like, everything happening with Cersei seems so minor compared to what's going on over here with Daenerys, or up here with Tyrion, or up at the wall, or things like that.
Which they saved that fucking storyline with Daenerys with what they did in like 8, 9, and 10. Like they fucking saved that. Like I was like,
That was a boring storyline.
because it was going on for 2 seasons, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, I don't care. And then okay, fine, they brought it back. So, but yeah, I think in general, because like very satisfying end to a season, which is weird. Usually things are still going on, and then it's like, you know, every I mean, except for King's Landing, everything's so Yeah.
Like hunky dory.
Hunky dory. I mean, except for King's Landing, because, I mean, well. But fuck, man.
It's good. And, you can definitely tell it's going down the home stretch. There's not a whole lot left.
Literally with the last shot. It's like, oh, well, shit's about to go down, so.
Yeah,
we've still got like 2 books to go.
13 episodes. I mean, technically, what? A good bit of this is...
This show will be done before book 6 is even out. I'm calling it now.
Oh, I agree with you.
Oh, yeah.
I absolutely agree with you.
I'd say that...
I don't even think that book's going to be out next year.
Oh, yeah, no. But I think probably what'll happen is... They probably going back to about a book a season, because, unless the next season or 2...
He's already said that...
...are moving super fucking quick, then...
He's already considered splitting book 6 into 2 books.
Yeah, but again, whatever's left. If everybody says there's at least 2 books left. Or...
It was supposed to be 2 books, but now he's considering splitting book 6 into 2 books, which means there will be 3 left.
There's the Winds of Winter and the Dreams of Spring.
I'm just... If they're calling it the... Well, never mind.
No, book 6 is supposed to be called the Winds of Winter.
I know it's supposed to be called the Winds of Winter.
What would you call it?
I don't know.
Well, there you go.
But,
What I'm most interested in with the books is just, how much George R.R. Martin keeps to his own track that he had in mind, or is he going to be influenced by the show? How much are they going to line up? I know they got together with George R.R. Martin, but he only told them
major
some plot points. He didn't tell them everything. They're just doing it themselves now.
it wasn't last year's Comic-Con. I think it was 2014. They had him on. They usually have him on the Game of Thrones panel, and he talks, and people ask him a lot of questions. And people asked him, like, does the TV show affect your writing at all? And he says, well, no, because he started writing Game of Thrones back in, 96. 96. And so by which they started having talks about doing Game of Thrones, 2005, 2006 is when the talk started. So, he's like, I have, 19 years of having this set image of what's happening in my head. So he's like, so in the sense that he's like, so, sometimes it happens, but it doesn't happen too much. I guess the character, Osha, got affected by how Natalia Tina plays her in the show.
Yeah.
And so, stuff like that. But for the most part, his vision of what the books are, it's that.
The most recent thing he said that I read is that he has 400 pages done for The Winds of Winter, which he's thinking that both books together, the last 2 books, will be about 1,500 pages. Most Game of Thrones books are 800 to 1,000,
ish,
roughly.
Yeah, roughly.
So you're thinking he's probably about halfway done.
Yeah, so...
Unless he makes this one a little bit shorter or splits it up, and then the last one's longer.
Unless
but
the last
you just
one's
always
the 7th
wonder.
Dark Tower book, and it's 1,500 pages on its own.
What if just a meteorite hit and took out everyone in the fucking books? And the show, too.
You wonder, too, is he ever going to be able to finish the books? He's 67 years old. I'm not saying he's going to fucking croak anytime soon.
Yeah.
But, he's getting old.
And it's taken him this long to write the 6th book, and it's been since, I don't even know when the 5th book came out.
And I'm sure, I'm reading the first book now about, 205 pages in. It's excellent. But he goes into so much detail and just kind of drones on about certain things. I'm sure it takes a long time to write the way that he writes.
Honestly, the book that it took me the longest to get through, I think, was either Feast for Crows or the one before it.
Storm of Swords.
Storm of Swords.
That's the longest.
No, Storm of Swords is the
third one.
Yeah, it is the third one. Shit.
That's the longest one he's written.
I think Storm of Swords, either Storm of Swords or Feast for Crows took me the longest to get through, just because certain things that happen in Feast for Crows and certain storylines they follow. Because books 4 and 5 are happening at the exact same time.
Yeah.
They were just boring storylines.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Isn't even some of the stuff that's happening in season 6 still stuff from the books? They haven't gotten everything.
The last little bit in season 6 that was from the books was the stuff in Iron Islands.
Okay.
Everything with the Greyjoys is
beyond the books.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I thought. I knew it was very minuscule what was happening in the.
And that's a plot point I really want to see what he does with, because after pretty much, I think they really only deal with the Iron Islands and Feast for Crows. I don't know if he deals with them in the 5th book, but yeah, it's an interesting little thing going on down there.
Super exciting when he actually does get Winds of Winter out.
Yeah,
like I mean, I'm going to be hopeful, because I mean he's not terribly old. I mean he'll finish him.
No, I think he'll finish.
He'll finish him.
Yeah.
I hope that there is a big difference in how the show and the books.
I hope so too.
That like his vision is a little bit different. I mean, because that's the thing. No matter how you look at Game of Thrones, no matter how Game of Thrones is like this thing where you're constantly like wanting to kill yourself because you're watching it because it's really depressing, but like, or like it's still a TV show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's gotta. You gotta make people want to watch it.
The fucking train going on.
That's what all the ass and titties are for.
Yeah, it boobs in the all
One random cock. There's one random dick scene in season
totally.
6. But at the play,
Oh, right.
there's that dude. He's like, I got a wart on my dick. And it was like, it's an fucking shot of his dick. And his dick was disgusting looking.
There was a lot of dick in season 5.
Yeah.
There was like a lot. Just cock everywhere.
Yeah.
Gotta keep the ladies happy too.
I don't care. There can be
Oh,
more
yeah, I
cock
was
in Game of
happy
Thrones.
seeing a dick.
Nah.
About that.
Not even guys are happy to see a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. It was good. I'm excited.
now I'm at this weird point, which
Season
I know you experienced a year ago, because you started with... Because you caught up so you could watch season 5, right? Right about, and then you watched season 5. I did
Yeah.
that with season 6. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. I mean, I guess I have The Walking Dead, but it's like, after watching that, it's like...
Psst, get Netflix and watch Daredevil.
I'll get on that.
You fucking
really
go
good.
outside.
I'd be rich
Take
the
a
amount of
walk.
times I said that.
I know I need
You can get a month free, so the way you watch TV shows, you can fucking watch Daredevil, and cancel it if you want.
I want to keep it, though.
I've actually thought
I know,
about
I
getting
wanna
Hulu just because they've got like more shit to watch on there.
Is it
too.
porn on
Yeah.
Netflix?
No.
Yeah.
Mm.
They have pornos type stuff on HBO.
Yeah.
Like HBO Go, they have some very like adult things.
Skinemax.
Yeah, I've seen some stuff of that before, like at 2 or 3 or 4 in the morning, and it's just like, it's on. I don't watch it because it's just weird and it's awkward, but I've seen it. I've seen it around, it's there.
But when I watched Game of Thrones last year, when I was going through watching it all, I just got really sad when I finished it.
That's how I feel.
I was like,
I'm
yeah, there's going to be more episodes, but it was like, I enjoyed watching that so much because it's just so well done.
It is.
You
It's
know?
like...
And the way they ended it too, you're just like, oh shit.
Yeah. And they ended season 6 in such a satisfying way where I'm like, I'm excited for the next season. Whereas The Walking Dead was season 6, I'm like, I don't give a fuck about the next season. Of course I'm going to watch it, but the way they ended it was just so shitty. Just absolute fucking trash. You know, that last episode sucked. And
It did.
in the way that
Like,
Game
not
of Thrones ended, it was so just satisfying and great.
Not even Negan could save the ending of The Walking Dead.
No.
Which I'm gonna say they tried, because Negan's fucking incredible.
Like, his performance there for, like, what, 5 minutes there towards the end was good. But then, we all know how it ended.
I think, season 6 of The Walking Dead, I think, was just, besides a couple really good episodes, was an all in all disappointing season.
I think so, too.
I mean, it follows that fucking Walking Dead thing where every set of 16 episodes, there's 2 really great episodes. There's 2, well, every set of 8.
There's like a fly going
Oh.
on there.
Every set of 8 episodes, there's 2 great episodes,
Talking
2 okay
shit.
episodes, and then 4 episodes of filler. And I'm like, and then I saw that on Honest Trailers, and I was like,
It's so
fucking
true.
Christ, that's true.
One
Like-
thing about The Walking Dead that I'm just getting a little tired of is that Game of Thrones, they have so many characters, much like The Walking Dead. If not even more characters. And I feel
think
like
they probably
for the
have more
most part they
characters.
use them very well. And there's scenes that are just well done. You see all the characters. Well, not every episode you'll see every character, but there'll be a cast of characters every episode. Whereas The Walking Dead, there's very few episodes anymore where it's all of them.
Yeah.
And it's like, this episode we're just going to focus on Carol, and this one just on Negan. It's like, just fucking stop.
Like
Show me the whole thing. That's what's maybe exciting about season 7 is there might be more of the whole thing as a group, and that's what was exciting about season 3 of The Walking Dead. It was more of a group.
It was more exciting about
season 4. Yeah, it was more about the group. Now it's like, well, let's get into the backstory of this character, that character. Sometimes they're well done. I liked that episode with Morgan, and the one with Carol and Maggie. I thought was really good, but it's just like, stop. You don't need to have that for every character, because some characters I quite honestly don't give a fuck about in The Walking Dead. And they'll probably kill somebody that we don't give a fuck about because they have no balls.
I'm Negan.
It's like I keep going back and forth of whether or not I want, like in the comics, I want Glenn to die. I mean, I've heard things where it's like, oh, they've confirmed that he's not doing it because he's got like a movie that's going on right around the time that The Walking Dead's filming, and I'm like, people have done that. People have filmed TV and movies at the same time. It's not fun.
No.
But people have done it, and I mean, and then I don't know. After season 6, like I'm usually like, I just want more Walking Dead, and after season 6, I was just like, yeah, fuck.
What if they killed off Rick?
That'd be awesome. Fine, sure.
I'd be fine with
and then Carl just loses his shit.
Sure.
Just goes on a fucking murder spree.
Grow some balls, do it. Like, The Walking Dead had balls, probably for the first 3 seasons.
I'd say even up through season 4.
I'd say maybe, but like, and I'd say they've done
season 4.
They've done some things. Like, I mean, at least me personally, I really like Beth. I feel like I'm like one of the very few people who actually really enjoyed Beth's character. A lot of people hate her. What?
I think you are too.
I just like Beth, and then they killed her, and I'm like, well, fuck. And then they killed Tyrese.
To me, the only character of significance that show has killed is fucking Herschel.
Yeah. One-legged Herschel.
Since then? Because I mean, like what?
From the fucking very beginning till the end of season 6, that is the only character of significance to me that they've.
What about Shane?
No. I don't think he was as important as Herschel.
Yeah, so like.
Don't get me wrong. I wish he would have.
Sorry, in honor of Shane.
Yeah, but Herschel was a very important character. I thought. Yeah.
Yeah.
Andrew, who gives a fuck? Tyrese, I mean, he was fine, but who cares? That other
T-Dog.
Yeah.
T-Dog, and who's the other black guy, the kid that Glenn saw die?
Oh, Noah.
Yeah.
Noah. I knew it began with an N.
Noah sucked.
I think,
like, who cares?
That sucked.
I
think Herschel, and I get what you're saying, I think Herschel was more important because he was almost the conscience of the group.
Yeah.
Which isn't good.
Maybe not the whole group, but at least for Rick. Like, he seemed to be like Rick's conscience.
Which is not good, because as the show has shown, if you're the moral conscience, you die.
Yeah.
Like Dale.
and pretty much like after Herschel died, Rick kind of really started going off the deep end.
Not until the end of season 4.
I think
he kind of accepted that he was like, okay, fine, I'm nuts at the end of season 4.
I think the dive started after Carol died. Not Carol. Lori. That's who it was. I don't know why I'm thinking Carol. Because I'm thinking Coral. That's why. After Lori died, because I think Lori died before Herschel, after Herschel. Before Herschel.
Definitely before. That's like a whole.
So that was kind of like the beginning of Rick's descent into madness, but Herschel was kind of there to kind of pull him back a little bit. And then after Herschel was gone, that's it. Rick really went off the deep end.
Yeah.
And there was, I forget what season it was, when I think they were in Alexandria, where I think it was either Rick or Carl's up against the wall of the house with all the walkers outside.
And it's Rick. And he's
just kind of like pawing at the wall. And it's really like, he doesn't belong with people anymore. Like, he belongs outside with the monsters.
I think that's the most exciting thing about season 7 is that Rick's completely insane, and so's Negan. So how far is each one going to go?
I think
But
Rick.
who knows how far AMC will let it go?
I think Rick came back a little bit after like the whole thing with fighting for Alexandria, which the mid-season premiere is
that was a great episode.
that's a great fucking episode. That's in my opinion that is one of the top.
The mid-season finale, not
Yeah.
so much.
The mid-season premiere is like I still think one of the top episodes of Game of Thrones, the fucking Walking Dead they've ever done. But like, so I think he came back a little bit. Like he's like a little bit more of like a balance between him being batshit crazy and where he was at the beginning of season 4. Yeah. So like, but I don't know. It's just
I think Rick and Negan are almost two different kinds of crazy. Like, Rick is kind of fighting against his craziness. He's trying to keep his sanity somewhat. And Negan is just full on accepted. He's like, yeah, I'm a sociopath. I'm a psychopath. Come at me, bro.
don't you do that again. I forget what his line is. He's like,
Yeah, but they're both
They're
what
both
they wanted,
nuts.
what they are trying to achieve are not any different, really.
Yeah.
and what they're willing to do to achieve those things is not really any different.
No.
Yeah. Anyways, that's TV. Let's talk about some other stuff. The Bioshock collection was officially announced.
Yay.
Coming out September 13th. It's going to have Bioshock 1, 2, and Infinite, and all the DLC for all the video games.
All the story DLC, because I'm not bringing any of the multiplayer shit for 2.
No.
I mean, that's fine. I mean, this will be the first time I played 2.
$59.99.
And I can finally return to Rapture. That's
If
kind of
you
what I'm
haven't
excited
played
about.
Bioshock or Bioshock Infinite, there's absolutely no excuse not to buy this.
Yeah. That's like a solid, like, Black Friday or some kind of deal, sale.
I mean,
day.
I never really played a whole lot of the first Bioshock, so I might pick it up just because I really didn't play through Bioshock 1 entirely. Didn't touch Bioshock 2 at all. So,
Bioshock 1's such a special game. Just unbelievable game. I remember playing that game when it came out first time. I played for like 6 hours to finish it out. It was amazing.
that game was creepy.
And
as
I played
fuck,
it.
too.
It still is creepy. I played it a couple years ago, and it's still fucking amazing. Just story's amazing, world's amazing, gameplay great. Bioshock Infinite's also very, very strong. You know, so it's a good collection. You intrigued by this collection at all?
I don't know. Everything gets a collection now. I don't know if I'll get it or not, but yeah.
Solid, man. Speaking of another collection, Batman Return to Arkham indefinitely delayed.
Oh, so it's not coming out at all now.
It has no release date anymore. They cited quality reasons, which Warner Brother probably doesn't want to shit out another Batman game.
Yeah, so...
That sucks.
I mean, I'm honestly okay even if this never comes out at all, just because I played through them. It's not really necessary for this to be a collection yet. Considering Arkham Knight literally just came out last year.
Yeah, I mean, if it came out, I'd be like, yeah, I'd probably, again, it's another one of those, like, Black Friday games that I'd probably get. But, like, I get what you're saying. It's just, like, it's one of those things where it's like, if it happens, cool. If it doesn't, no, alright, I'm not going to lose sleep over it.
I mean, I think, honestly, if they do want to continue this, I just think it's a little bit too soon.
I just wanted it to play Arkham Asylum.
Yeah.
Because I started playing Arkham Asylum on PS3, and then they announced this, and I'm like, I'll play the prettier PS4 version. I wouldn't mind spending money and playing it. And
I wouldn't mind
then
playing
this,
through
and I
City
already so.
I never played through the Harley Quinn's Revenge in Arkham City,
Yeah,
so
I-
I want to do that. So I think I started over here once.
I
never
saw
did
a
it.
very dark Easter egg that I want to talk to you guys about with the Harley Quinn's Revenge DLC then.
Okay. I mean, yeah, but
Yeah, so that's that. It's supposed to come out this month, but not anymore.
what was it, July 29th?
9th, I think.
Yeah.
26th, 29th.
26th, I think
Okay.
it was.
So, that's that.
It sucks. I mean, yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
I'd rather them put out a good game and delay it than give me a piece of shit.
Then repeat their PC debacle that they had with Arkham Knight.
Just don't put it out on PC. Don't worry about it.
This wasn't coming out on PC, I don't think.
I mean,
No,
yeah.
this
What's the
was
point?
just for
PC games always look. You can always just upres PC
Yeah.
games yourself. So it's like, what's the point?
PlayStation Plus for July.
Oh yeah, I was curious about these. Right.
Yeah.
On PS4, Saints Row, Get Out of Hell, and Fury. PlayStation 3, Call of Juarez, Bound in Blood, and Fat Princess. And PlayStation Vita, Orishika, Tainted Bloodlines, and Prince of Persia Revelations.
I want to play Fat Princess. I fucking is the Get Out of Hell thing? Is that like with Saints Row 4? Or is that just the expansion?
It's just the expansion.
Is that a separate? That's a separate. That's a separate game anyway. So okay, right.
Yeah.
So maybe. I mean, it's free. Why not?
Yeah.
Why the fuck not? I don't ever have to play it.
I mean, I added NBA to my library, even though I really don't give a shit about basketball.
True. Like you just collect games. It's like, if I ever feel like it, I'll get to it.
Mainly just because my one friend's like, "Hey, NBA's free. We both kind of suck at NBA." Instead of him kicking my ass in FIFA all the time, it's like we both kind of suck at NBA, so we can
That's fair.
both be horrible together.
So yeah.
What's
So
the
that
game? Did they
Games
announce the
with
game
Gold is Rainbow Six Vegas 2, Tron Evolution, The Banner Saga 2, and I forget the other Xbox One game. But
Which one's on
What's that?
Xbox One? Banner Saga 2?
yeah,
Okay. I was gonna say Rainbow Six Vegas 2. They already did with Games with Gold,
yeah.
or was that Vegas?
No, they did
No, they
Vegas
did both.
1. You could only get Vegas 2 if you pre-ordered
Which I already have.
Rainbow Six Siege.
So
So now they're just making it available to everybody else. I just remembered something. I'm trying to find it because it was on here. God damn it. Get out of here. Fucking... You'll be cool about this. Fucking Dragon Ball Xenoverse got its release date.
I mean,
October 25th.
Well, I'm not going to be cool about it.
I mean, we both played the first one. I mean, you did.
yeah.
October 25th.
I mean, Xenoverse was fun. I just hope they improved it.
Yeah, it was kind of it was fun for a while, but it kind of became like a flat game after a while.
It became very repetitive because it's like, at least with Budokai, you had to input combos and things like that to pull off moves, where now you're just kind of button mashing.
Yeah, just hit that square button a lot,
Yeah.
and occasionally hit triangle.
Or just do what I did, go Super Saiyan and just fucking Final Flash the shit out of everybody.
Yeah,
Dragon Ball Bukaki.
Dragon Ball Bukkake 10.
Yeah.
10.
Tenkaichi.
10. I'm trying
Ten guys itchy.
10 guys itchy. God damn it. Oh, fuck, man.
Yeah.
I don't think of anything else happening. I mean, nothing's happening.
What do you
yet.
want to talk about?
I don't know. I can't really think of anything. I'm kind of tired.
Want to have sex?
No, I'm alright.
Why are you always turning us down, Sam? Come on.
If he was turning you
I
down,
can't
you'd
help
be
it.
face down.
I was born hetero.
I
You
can't
know, I know that's looked down upon, but it's nothing I can do about it. You know, it's just who I am, I suppose. Hate me if you will, but not everyone can
Oh
be.
God.
Not everyone can be gay.
It's like
Some,
that.
some people in the minority like me, hetero, getting mistreated all the time.
I was gonna say there's no announcements really.
Yeah. Made me think of that joke that I said when me, you, and Frank were playing Halo on Wednesday when Frank was like, "Look at him, he's just asking for it." And I was like, "Are you saying because I look this way and because of how I dress that I'm just asking for it, that you can just do that to me?"
Oh God.
Ow.
We say some horrible things.
Yeah, you know. Nah. I'm trying to think of other shit to talk about.
Music.
Music? Cool. Do it.
Thy Art is Murder that Casey Strain and Fit for an Autopsy are doing an EP. A split.
A tri-split?
Yeah, each one of them has an original song, and then each one of them did a cover. Thy Art is Murder covered Du Hast by Rammstein.
I know.
The Casey Strain covered Black Hole Sun by Soundgarden.
Ew.
Ew. Yeah, ew.
And Fit for an Autopsy covered The Perfect Drug by Nine Inch Nails. This will be out. It's called The Depression Sessions. out August 12th.
So you can get really depressed, and then at listening to these terrible covers.
So that's that. Maryland Death Fest 2017 got some of its first bands. Maryland Death Fest takes place May 25th to 28th, 2017. On there, just some highlights, I guess. Morbid Angel, Autopsy, Terrorizer, Macabre Behexen, a band called In the Woods,
Into the Woods.
Decrepit Birth, Acid King, Dope Throne. It's that. Cataclysm. They announced a tour with Carrick Angren. So that's that. You can get your fucking black metal on. Volume said they're in debt. So that's that.
Just boom, yeah.
Yeah,
they don't have
the
a large
Volume
volume
said
of money.
they've sold 40,000 albums between their first and second album, but they haven't seen jack shit of that money. And they just recently got the rights back to those albums and put them back up on iTunes so then they can make money.
So who was making?
Between two albums, 40,000 albums.
That
is
just
nothing.
tells
You're not gonna
me
make any
that
fucking
you
money.
signed a shitty fucking deal.
They signed a shitty fucking deal. Plus, you sell 40,000 on two albums. You're not going to make any money off of that. It's not news that you don't make money off of albums unless you sell a fuck ton of them.
Exactly.
You're a very, very, very popular artist.
Exactly.
That's not news. Of course they're dead.
Yeah, and then what blows my mind is that they signed a record deal with Fearless Records. So it's you're still not going to get a lot of money, buddy. You're still going to have to tour all the time.
I just feel like it's... They don't know they don't make money as a band.
Yeah.
Unless you get to, a very high popularity. There are still popular metal bands, that still aren't past that threshold that don't make any money.
Yeah.
They make fucking change, and they have to rent a house the rest of their fucking life if they can even afford it. Volumes is not above that threshold. They're not even near that threshold.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they're we're just going to put out the same albums that we already put out that basically probably our entire fan base has bought, so we're going to put them out again. And then they said that we're going to put them out on Spotify after that. So, anyone just fucking wait around.
Yeah.
Get out on
And
Spotify.
You don't really make money from Spotify either. You don't make money selling your music anymore. You make money touring.
Yeah.
That's where you make your money.
And no offense to them, but their crowd, their audience seems to be there's just the... No offense to them, just seems to be the kind of people that would rather spend money on weed than buy their music. So they're probably going to illegally download it or just get it from a friend or something. So it's I don't know what the fuck you're expecting, man.
Yeah.
Dudes, multiple people. You're not going to make any money.
It's just that type of band. Warped Tour type of band. I mean, for the most part, that crowd doesn't really buy music. At least I would assume so.
I mean, I wish that wasn't the way.
I wish it. Me too.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is. I mean,
Yeah.
if I go out and I buy a copy of your album, which I don't really want to because I'm not that big of a fan, it still might be something nice to do. But I'm going to buy it. I mean, I know it's not the correct way to think, though. If if I do something, it's not going to make a difference. But still, it's a lot of people already have it. People are going to get it on iTunes or something.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah.
people on iTunes more likely just get a few songs. So you're not
That
really moving albums. You're not really moving full priced albums. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
it sucks, but it sucks for them. But they're in a no-win situation.
Yeah.
Quit the band, get real jobs that are steady paying. Even have to fucking work at Musser's.
Yeah.
Ferguson.
Well,
I just
Yeah,
saw
so-
one of the guys from Fatal Impulse today, or the other day too, down at Musters.
maybe
the
though.
fucking sell ass behind Musser's to pay off your fucking debt.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't get the fucking point of it.
Maybe though, if they're the ones that own the rights to those albums, I mean, the money should theoretically be going to them.
But if
Technically, they should have
their
already been
audience,
getting money from the label anyway.
but even bands like Trivium that are a very popular metal band will get paid like $20 for their album sales.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't make money selling your music anymore. You know, you put new music out so then you have a reason to tour. You know?
Yeah.
And that's where you're making your money.
Yeah. But theoretically, that money should be going to them. But if your audience, if you sold 40,000 albums, then your whole audience has already bought it. Will they buy it again? Probably not. You know?
Unless
You
you're,
beg. You say please.
Yeah.
unless you're adding like previously, like I don't want to say previously unrecorded, but you know, maybe you're doing like deluxe editions of these where you've got like demo where you add like demos to them, like certain bands do when they re-release albums. You know, look at the Pink Floyd remasters. You know, they added content to them, so people that already might have bought these albums years ago would have a reason to buy them again.
Yeah.
Not only are they remastered to sound better, but you also are getting all these demos and like I don't want to say acoustic sessions, but other sessions that you've probably never heard before.
Yeah. They did with this. I want to say they just kind of... These albums are so new still, so you can't really remaster them, but they kind of just did a little bit of work to them, they said. But they did give it all of them new artwork. But to me, that kind of isn't another reason to buy it unless you put out physical copies of it. Because just on iTunes, it doesn't matter as much. Maybe it's just because I come from more of a...
Physical.
I'm very much a pro-physical buying the album type thing. Maybe that's a reason to buy it. But otherwise, I don't know. It's just weird. And I don't know. If you got the rights back to your first two albums, then why don't you just keep the rights to your music moving forward?
Yeah.
Why sign a record label deal and get in that fucking loop again? I mean, maybe Fearless Records was like, well, we can make you bigger than you are, man. We'll put you on that tour. We'll market the shit out of that. We'll do that for you. But you're still going to be in that loop of not making money and being in debt. It's just how bands work for a while. You're in debt a lot.
And it almost seems like Warped Tour really isn't like a viable tour for big bands anymore.
I mean,
you have the certain band, you have the certain type of bands that play Warped Tour. Because we've even said, "Oh, that's a Warped Tour band," but like, who are the really big names doing Warped Tour anymore? Really?
Bring Me the Horizon.
Yeah, August Burns
We
Red.
the Kings was just on it. They're a fucking huge band.
Bullet for My Valentine.
But they're the ones that are probably going to be doing like headliners.
Yeah.
Like
so they draw.
It used to be, like almost every band was like, drawing a crowd. Where now it's just like, like Bullet will draw a crowd, or August Burns Red might draw a crowd, but no one's really going for a lot of the other acts. They're going for these bigger headliners.
I mean, most of the bands on there at least have some type of audience, but it's the big names that are going to draw.
That's every
most
tour.
people.
That's
there.
every tour.
Yeah, that's every tour.
That's every tour. Not even just work. That's every.
Like even
You're going to go to Mayhem Festival to see Slipknot. Maybe not so much fucking Joe Schmo band that opened it up.
Like look, I'm just going on. Like look at Rock Allegiance. Like there's a lot of big bands on that tour.
Yeah.
So that tour is going to be huge and it's probably going to be around for a while if they keep getting these, stellar lineups of bands.
So huge they had to drop it in 2 days instead of just 1 day and a half.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 303 is really popular. They've been on
They are
mainstream radio. Atreyu is really big.
Yeah.
Bullet for My Valentine. Chelsea Grin is still pretty big. Chunk, Captain Chunk is pretty big. Crown of the Empire is pretty big. Cruel Hand. Emarosa, Every Time I Die, Falling in Reverse, 4 Years Strong.
Those bands are popular.
Good Charlotte is fucking enormous, or at least they used to be if they're doing a reunion now.
Mm-hmm.
I See Stars, Ice Nine Kills, like a lot of these bands, I don't get it personally, but they are really big.
Ice Nine Kills, aren't they from around our area?
Yeah, they're on launch. That one time.
Issues is big, Knuckle Puck is pretty big, Less Than Jake is pretty big.
Part 1.
Mayday Parade is pretty big.
Yeah.
Motionless in White, Neck
Oh.
Deep, Newfound Glory, Ocean's 8 Alaska can draw, Real Big Fish, Set It Off, Sleeping with Sirens, State Champs, Sum 41 is fucking enormous.
Wow, they're on Warped Tour.
Yeah, The Color Morale,
Oh, shit.
The Main, The Interrupters, they're an up and coming like ska band. Story So Far, Word Alive,
Yeah,
Tonight Alive, Vanna, Veal of Mayo, Volumes can draw, I guess. We the Kings, Whitechapel, fucking Yellow Card is on there.
Wow.
There's a lot of bands that can draw people.
I don't know. It just seems like you used to hear about Warped Tour all the time. Now it's just like, hey, Warped Tour.
Probably just doesn't fit into our wheelhouse, I guess.
That too. That's volumes.
Yeah, they're not gonna fucking climb out of debt. Like, not to be a dick, but that you're not gonna climb out of fucking debt. Either you keep on going and you're in debt, or you just quit. I mean,
Yeah.
really. I don't want to be thick. That's just the
And
way
they
it is.
lost.
Doesn't take fucking rocket appliances to figure that out.
They lost one of their singers, Michael. I want to say Michael Barr. I think,
That was
which
the big tall guy, right?
yeah,
I think so.
the what I always thought is the better one. And now they got someone that was in Bury Your Dead, I believe. So, and they do have a new album out. They put out a song called "Feels Good," which is very repetitive,
Yeah.
and all they do is say "feels good."
Yeah, it feels good.
Feels
volumes?
good. Wow.
We were listening to it earlier, actually.
Feels good. Wow.
I mean, there's somewhere out there that are like, there's someone out there that are like that kind of music, but you know, it's a
Well-
fucking metal band, dude. That's the other thing. It's a fucking metal band. Like, if you're some pop singer, you know how many fucking pop singers don't make it?
Yeah.
How many people that go on The Voice or try out for American Idol, they don't fucking make it? And that's like what people like. Fucking metal band that goes like down and out and shit. Fucking sounds like Jeff Goldblum yelling. Their fucking guitars tuned to Jeff Goldblum.
We were I think we were listening to a Volume song earlier. You're like, this is Richie and Merle just like in a room together crying.
Yeah. That song, Intake.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, metal. It's fucking gent. There's like a subcategory of metal that already isn't like the most popular thing on the planet. There are a few bands that are like the most popular thing, but like not everyone can be Metallica.
I had to explain what
Yeah.
Matt, like Jared and Matt, I had to explain to him what gent was the other day.
Who?
A guy
Jared
that's
from
at the
Subway?
yeah, a guy
Jared Fogle?
Jared Fogle.
Did
I
you-
explained
you
to
have
him
to-
what gent was.
You
I
have to
had to
turn
phone
away
him.
from fucking some underage girl?
Fuck.
He did it. I'm
Yeah,
free from making jokes about it.
Apparently, he found a video
Little girl.
about God damn it, of like School of Rock, but
Yeah.
they
Black.
with
School
Jack
of
Black,
Rock.
but they fucking put the audio over for like some gent band. Yeah, I never looked up the video. He just told me about it. He's like, what is Dent? I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, I don't know, DJ. Oh, you mean gent? He goes, yeah. I was like, fuck. Christ.
Well, first off, you need a guitar with 8 strings on it.
That's it. Yeah. And then it was. I just like that was really weird because he likes his fucking electronic music,
Yeah.
dubstep and shit like that. So I'm just like, shut up.
It still really isn't a genre. I don't know. It's so hard to describe. I mean, it sort of is, and it
I
sort
was
of
gonna say,
isn't.
like, what makes
But-
a band genty?
It's just kind of it's a style of metalcore. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
And it kind of combines metalcore and progressive in a very stylistic.
I feel like that could be a whole
different
nother
way.
video. What is gent?
You know,
But
but that style came about like fucking 5 years ago with fucking Rage. It's just kind of died since then.
What?
Shit.
Like the Attila?
Yeah. No, it like exploded and
Oh,
came out of nowhere.
yeah.
And all of a sudden, every band was trying to be
With
like a fucking,
fucking
gent band.
Meshuggah, or whatever they called.
Yeah.
That's some fucking Jewish.
Minoga?
Yeah, but you had like that
Meshuggah.
Veil of Maya, Periphery, Volumes, The Contortionist at first. You know?
Plural words.
Yeah, exactly. Structures. Remember that band?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
There's another band that's a gent band called Uneven Structures.
They were kind of like really weird progressive, like pop punk and stuff.
Yeah.
Their first album was like crazy. I really thought they were gonna be something.
Yeah.
And then the second album came out and like they just kind of like
Just no.
they kind of altered themselves to be more like what was around. I'm not sure. Like I inside I kind of know why bands might do that, to be like, oh hey, this is what sells, and we kind of just need an album to sell just to get us off on the right foot. But like, if not that, like that can't be it every time. Sometimes bands have to look at it and say like, oh, that's cool, we want to do that. But it's like you have something there. You know what I mean? Like Chunk No Captain Chunk, their first album was like fucking sick, and then they turned into like, I don't know, some shit, man.
Yeah.
Like their last album is just fucking, and I don't feel bad about saying this at all. In my opinion, it was fucking crab shit. Just straight up swimming in the ocean, getting a load of crab cum in your mouth.
Crab shit and crab come
Their first album was fucking sick because it was original, it had energy, everything about it was just like cool. And then the second album was like, let's go more metalcore. Like, either it's let's try to fit in, or hey, we like what everyone else is doing and we're not gonna really try to continue what we have here that's so fucking like gold. They struck gold.
Yeah.
Gold, Jerry. It's fucking gold. Fucking French idiots.
I remember though with Volumes. Last thing I'll say about them is I remember when they kind of started. You know, not like, oh, I grew up with that band, dude, type of thing. But I remember when their EP came out. Zach showed it to me and was like, dude, listen to this. I'm like, wow, this is pretty fucking cool. And they were kind of not that popular. And I remember they played at the Chameleon Club Launch Festival, like 2011, 12 or something. And I was there watching them. I was like, these guys can fucking put on a show. They were just so angry and like fucking pissed, and they were tight. They were fucking superb. And then they put their first album out, and it was like, fuck them. And then they've gotten popular since then. But I mean, it's been interesting to watch them get more and more popular.
What was it? A couple of years ago when I saw The Devil Wears Prada, The Ghost Inside. I think they were on it. Some other band.
I remember seeing The Devil Wears Prada and Ghost Inside with you.
I think it was another show because I know the Ghost Inside tour with Devil Wears Prada a couple times.
Yeah.
It was in Philly. I think it was during that fucking snowstorm. Maybe I don't know.
I remember you going.
I don't know. I think maybe it was that.
Mm-hmm.
They put on a show and people really liked it.
Yeah.
And people were smoking weed.
Yeah.
And then the Ghost Inside, people really liked them. And then everyone just like a fucking enormous amount of people just left for the Devil Wears Prada.
Wow.
But yeah, I remember a lot of people really enjoying Volumes.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the other band was. There was some like fucking.
I remember one time we saw those Dangerous Kids or whatever it was.
They were
trash.
I'm gonna fucking drop I don't know.
Fucking Trash Kids.
Goodbye Today. I don't know. Remember that band?
Yeah.
Design the Skyline.
Oh, I remember that.
Ah.
Oh, boy.
I went back and I listened to their album the other day. And not good. I think at the time I wanted to I don't know. I wanted to like them. Like I wanted to be okay. Like they prove everyone wrong. But they had like 2 decent instrumentals on there that were kind of cool. But like the rest of the album was like fucking people farting and burping out of the ass and shit.
They fucking dropped off a cliff though.
Farting and burping out the ass. It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah. No, you burp out of your ass.
But it's the same fucking thing.
No, it's not. It's a burp sound. But no, like
burp sound.
They put out another song. And then they were like, "Oh, dude, we're coming back. We have a second fucking album." They put out another song, or like a song that was basically the same thing the whole way through, but it's just a little heavier. And they learned how to fucking screamo properly. And then they dropped off the face of the earth. Yeah. And a little while back, I was like, "What the fuck happened to them?" And then apparently they're working on a new album, but who the fuck knows if that's gonna happen? Like, I don't know. They're probably gonna drop off another fucking cliff.
Probably.
Get fucked up on some drugs.
Drugs.
They're all
some
fucking.
drags.
They're all styling their fucking pubes. Fucking straightening them. Putting some highlights in their pubes.
Say it one more time. I just want
Pubes.
Pubes. Gotcha. Okay.
Pubes, if you will. The
Pubes.
shortened form of pubes.
Pubic region.
The fucking pubes.
The Pubay.
Yo, apparently,
like region.
apparently, check it out with Dr. Steve Rule is coming back.
Oh god.
Speaking of pubs.
Oh.
There's 2 tours that got announced that are pretty rad.
The fuck you tour and the go die tour.
Yeah. Epica, Flesh God Apocalypse, Arcona, and the Agonist.
Fuck right.
Yeah.
Arcona. That was the. Wait. What's the 4th band?
The Agonist?
No, the other one then.
Flesh God Apocalypse.
Isn't there 4 bands on there?
Yeah.
Epica, Flesh
Conan
God,
O'Brien.
Arcona, and...
Arcona. Okay.
Yeah, Conan
Okay,
O'Brien.
that's what I was asking. I didn't know where they were on that. Okay. Arcona.
Conan O'Brien's opening.
Yeah.
He's just gonna play some fucking video games.
I mean, I would definitely be down to see Epica again. That was a damn good show.
Yeah.
got
The
fucking
fact that they're
Kevin
headlining
Hart.
be
Yeah.
pretty cool. Another tour is Ailstorm, Necro Goblicon, and Ether Realm. With,
Fucking-
with an awesome tour poster, just saying.
It's-
That is awesome. Pirates, Goblins, and Bears? Is
Oh
that what
my.
that says?
Pirates, Goblins,
They
and
gotta
Bears.
get fucking
Oh my.
Kevin Hart headlining on that.
Yo, I would go see that.
With Kevin
I'm
Hart.
not
Speaking with your chest.
I would go see that tour.
And they could add a 4th one like
That is a tour we go and
Yeah,
tailgate
dwarves.
and just get absolutely hammered before we even get inside.
Every day.
Kevin
No,
Hart.
stop. Say it with your chest.
Um,
That's the only part of anything I've ever found that he said funny. Maybe the whole thing we talk about his dad go, alright, alright, alright.
Fucking get Chris Rock on that.
there's
What's he doing here?
a couple albums
I
that
don't know. He's making shitty fucking movies. Adam Sandass. Whatever his name is. Sandler.
just a couple albums that I won't mention quick. Got some release dates that we can talk about whatever. Norma Jean's going to put out their new album Polar Similar.
Polar
September 9th.
Similar.
Like
That sounds too
Polar Opposite.
scientific for a Christian band.
Yeah. Of Mice and Men is going to put out their new album Cold World September 9th.
I'm still waiting for like anything of that band to relate to like fucking Lenny.
Yeah. They put out a new song though. I think
Yeah,
it's
the
called
song with
Pain,
bunnies.
and it is unbearable to listen to.
Because it's pain. It's pain to listen.
Yeah.
Put out a fucking song called Rabbits.
Yeah.
Can I
Fucking
pet the rabbits?
George.
Can I pet the wabbits, George?
George?
Yeah.
Can I pet the rabbits, George?
Giraffe Tongue Orchestra is going to put out Broken Line September 23rd. This band is Brett Hines from Mastodon, William Duvall
gonna
from
say
Alice in
Bret Hart.
Chains, and there's another guy. And they put out a song, and it's fucking banging. I'm very
Will
much
Ferrell?
Wait. Draft Tongue Orchestra.
That's what they're called.
That's fucking
They
incredible.
got Will Ferrell in there.
Yeah.
He's gonna be banging away on the drum set.
Mark Buffalo.
Yeah, Mark Buffalo, Will Ferrell, and the
Guy
Zach
Fieri. No.
Galifadunkus.
Gallopedunkus.
Zach Galifadunkus. Whatever his name.
Funkasaurus.
Yeah. Fucky, I don't know. What if, what if?
Every Time I Die is going to put out Low Teens September 23rd. Neurosis, Fires Within Fire September 23rd. And finally,
Fire within fire.
Testament with Brotherhood of the Snake October 28th.
Keith's excited.
That's
Keith,
like a fucking...
Keith just got a huge boner under the table.
I just popped a boner.
It's like the
Like,
name
I
of a
popped
gay bar.
Brotherhood of the Snake. What was when was Dark Roots of the Earth was 2013, right?
No.
2012.
Yeah, it's
2012,
2012. You're
okay.
stupid. Do your research.
I guess it was
Go find Dory.
Because it was 2012. Wow, it's been 4 fucking years since they put out an album. Jesus Christ.
When was it in 2012?
Well, I'm gonna say
Doesn't
September.
do fucking research.
I'm going to say towards, because I remember February 2013 we saw them with Overkill and Forearm.
Forgot about Forearm,
Forearm has one amazing song that I fucking love.
and that's it.
And then, I mean, the rest is just okay. So that's that.
Too much metal. Can't hold it. Fuck.
That's the breakdown.
Uh,
Somehow it took a week where there's really nothing to talk about and still made it last an hour.
we spent 20 minutes talking about TV. It's fine.
We can
It's
talk
fine.
about
It's
some
fine.
new things that are coming out if you guys want.
Sure, I don't care.
Sure. Why not?
Got the whole fucking Overwatch game.
Let's say I got like a half hour.
It was a competitive one just came out in Overwatch. I'll probably
Yeah.
try that out. I won't run into teams. I won't run into things because I don't know. Some people in that game piss me off.
A lot of people in that game piss me off.
We're gonna play with 3 Hanzos. It's like, why?
Fucking Hanzo Solo.
Yeah. or the infamous like, it's usually 2. The normal's 2, but sometimes you can run into like upwards of like 4 Bastions on a team. And which Bastion's easy to deal with, but it's just like.
We should do it where everybody is Soldier 76 and we'll play it like Call of Duty.
Fuck right. I'll play. No,
I mean, everybody plays it like Call of Duty anyway.
I'm playing
from
as
what I've run across.
I'm playing as what's his face? The
Skywalker. Lupus. Fucking
Lucio?
the AIDS monkey. He plays the
Ludico?
AIDS monkey.
The fucking guy who runs around with the
Lucio.
skates on.
Hitler?
What?
Lucio.
Lucio, that's what it is.
Hitler? How can you run around with skates on, you fucking moron? That's redundant. You can't run with skates.
You can.
You fucking glide with skates.
Fuck off.
You fucking... Oh yeah, did you guys hear that Caitlyn Jenner came out and endorsed Donald Trump?
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a shock.
The person that wasn't really open to, gay people on Ellen.
Yeah.
But no, transgender, that's cool. But
That
no,
makes
gay
sense.
people, I don't know about that whole thing. Fucking... Seriously, I'm not trying to just start something, but like...
You're trying to start something.
No, I'm just saying that the qualifications are that Caitlyn Jenner, formerly Bruce Jenner, could run pretty fucking fast. That doesn't qualify you for, like, endorsing a fucking presidential candidate. Like, if we had an epidemic of people not running fast, it's like, okay, yeah, maybe you can help. But it's like, you're not a fucking business person. You're in the 1%, so obviously you're looking out for your Republican candidate there. And, you know what I mean?
my homeboy D Trump.
Yeah. Fucking Trump. And then, I don't know. I'm just saying, I'm not trying to start shit. I'm just saying, like, that's not a thing. That's just celebrity status. Don't be fooled by that. Just run fast.
I'm just gonna say we're all fucked in this election. So
Just run fast to the fucking voting ballot. That's about it.
Trump's shady as hell, and Hillary's a criminal. So we're all fucked.
Just vote independent.
So
Let your lack of
Vote
choice be heard.
Independence Day. Vote for Bill Pullman.
Yeah.
I'd vote for Bill Palmer for president. He saved us from aliens.
Yeah.
Twice, so I heard.
Palpatine Vader 2016.
He died.
There's
He's
still,
dead, though.
there's still time.
There's still time.
There's still time. Palpatine Vader 2016.
James
I'd
Earl
rather
Jones.
vote for fucking Mark Sandwich and the other guy. What's his name? Mark Wahlberg.
Mark what?
And Dinky Doo guy. Martian asshole. Matt Damon. Mark Wahlberg and Matt Damon.
I like how he went
The guys
from
from Baston.
Dinky Doo guy
It's a Martian asshole.
to Martian asshole to Matt
Yeah, it's
Damon.
the
It took
fucking-
me a little bit to
The
get
Baston guys.
the
To
Baston.
come out there, kick your ass. Drive down in my fucking car. Get on the freeway.
You know, the whole time we were in Boston, I didn't hear anybody talk like
No.
Stuck behind this guy going fucking 30 on the fucking highway.
Yeah, the whole like 4 or 5 days we're up there, I didn't really hear a single like
Stereotypical
New England
Boston
accent.
Probably a bunch of people from fucking PAX that weren't from Boston. People from Boston don't have time for that shit. They're out there watching the fucking Red Sox. They're out there watching Tom Brady.
I was gonna say they're watching Tom Brady.
Old Touchdown Tom.
Touchdown.
That's his fucking nickname. Touchdown Tom.
Wait,
Ben
I gotta
Affleck
get
is
my
out
nuts
there.
out if I'm gonna
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
Ben
Touchdown.
Affleck is out there
Nah,
ripping-
'cause your
ripping
balls gotta
people's
be
fucking
deflated
nuts
first.
off about Tom Brady.
Ooh.
Fucking going to beat the shit out of Roger Goodell dressed as Batman, probably.
Getting disappointed.
dude,
about
somebody
Celtics.
just needs to beat the fuck out of Roger Goodell.
Fuck.
Alright. Is that it? Is that all?
Sure, let's end on that.
Alright.
No,
No.
No?
We got shit we're doing. We just went off on a tangent, which is fun. Tangents are fun.
all these games.
Oh.
Are out right now.
Releases.
7 Days to Die on Xbox One, PS4. Full Mojo Rampage on Xbox One,
Wahlburgers.
PS4.
That's what I was thinking.
Well, yeah,
Because
you
of
go.
the sandwich thing, it's fucking Wahlburgers. Right?
Yeah.
Mark Sandwich.
God Eater Resurrection
That's hot.
on PS4 and Vita.
Japanese.
Grand
Final
Kingdom.
Fantasy 15?
No. On PS4 and Vita. Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens on literally every system. Heard it's very good.
Yeah, I played the
PlayStation
demo.
2?
That's okay.
Maybe in Brazil. Prison Architect on Xbox One, PS4. Resident Evil 5, Xbox One, PS4.
Oh, Resident Evil 5 came out? Fuck, right.
Didn't that come out like fucking years ago?
Yeah, now you can play
Came
it
out again. You can buy it again.
Because Capcom can't put new games out.
Volumes ought to put their fucking music out in the Volumes collection or something.
Yeah, why not?
The complete collection.
Yeah.
Yeah. Star Ocean 5, Integrity and Faithlessness on PS4, which apparently is not good.
Is that the game that Square Enix tried to push fucking
Yeah.
hard?
Yeah, it is.
Star Ocean
This is
hasn't
a
been
game.
relevant since like the PlayStation 2 era.
Yeah.
Well, they tried to bring it back, and apparently it didn't work.
Yeah.
The Technomancer on Xbox One, PS4, and PC, which is apparently
stop
not good.
No.
Zero Escape 3, Zero Time Dilemma on 3DS and Vita, which is apparently good. Inside on Xbox One, which is apparently very good.
Yeah. I've seen Hutch talking about it a lot.
And
Too.
Box Boy on 3DS, which is the sequel to Box Boy. That's it.
What was the title?
Box Boy.
Box. Incredible.
So yeah, that's that. Let's talk about music quick. Plug your ears with some fucking jams. Chelsea Grin with Self-Inflicted.
Chelsea Grum?
This
Death.
their career is self-inflicted with shit.
Oh, the deathcore.
Did I stutter? Get the fuck out.
Look me in the eyes. Get the fuck out.
Some very poetic lyrics from Chelsea Grin's new album. You could publish this dick. Alright, moving on. Fate's Warning with Theories of Flight. They're a progressive band. They've been around for an extremely long time, and this album is very good. So yeah, it's that. Grave Desecrator
Hey, fuck off. I'm trying to look.
with Dust to Lust.
Wait,
Black
like,
metal.
anus savage
Death
metal?
metal.
Savage man. Death metal.
Fucking caveman.
Oracles with Misery Chord.
Oh,
Progressive.
fucking
Jen.
music.
This says here extreme metal. I'd say it kind of combines like death metal, a little bit like symphonic stuff too. It has one of the singers of Aborted and System Divide, and so
I don't know. Whenever I think of extreme metal, I think of like skaters and shit. Like extreme.
Pain of Salvation, Remedy Lane Revisited.
What was it?
Hardcore.
Deathcore.
Remedy?
Pain of Salvation,
What was the name of the album?
Remedy Lane.
Remedy Lane.
Hardcore.
Fucking, who gives a fuck metal?
Progressive.
Oh, fuck.
Wolf Hoffman with Headbangers Symphony.
Power metal.
Wolf Hoffman.
Wolf Hoffman.
That's gotta be power metal.
Mr. Hoffman.
Heavy metal.
Hey, who the fuck was Mr. Hoffman?
8th grade.
8th grade
Yeah.
math teacher.
Oh!
Realization hit.
That little fucker.
Hey, he was an asshole.
I could probably win in a fight against him. And I can't fight for shit. You think you could beat his ass?
Think
He
I
match
could?
you?
Yeah, if
I
he
mean-
was coming at you.
God damn it. This fucking conversation again?
What'd you do?
Alright.
With a chainsaw of like fucking lube.
A what?
A chainsaw of lube.
Like
I know.
Like
I
a
know.
chainsaw, but on the side is a fucking lube shooter.
Sure, yeah, I could kick. I don't know, I could kick his ass.
So you can't really stand up straight because you got
Is
lube
the
on your feet.
chainsaw on?
No.
You're just poking me with a chainsaw.
With lube shooters.
Why don't you have a lube shooter? Why would you have a chainsaw?
Sometimes I'm curious as to how certain connections are made within Sam's brain as to how he comes up with this
Perfect. I could tell that that you were building that as you were going along, and it's like, does it work? And then you went, what's the funny answer? And you went, no.
Wow.
Fuck Christ.
Alright. I'm going to give that one to you. Wolf Hoffman's more just straight up heavy metal.
Cool.
He's a guitar player in Accept. It's like a soul album.
That should be the logo for the thing. It should be a chainsaw with lube shooters going out.
There you go.
I don't even know what the hell a lube shooter is.
stuff. Just like a
Just
super
a tube.
soaker with
Just
lube.
a tube just stuck on the side of it. So you
Fucking
roll up.
squeeze it.
Alright. Next up, Anal Blasphemy with Western decadence.
What?
Anal blast. I mean,
Please tell me you saw the lube conversation. Just skipped right to
Black
this.
metal?
Yeah,
I'm tempted to say because the word anal, but I don't know.
Death metal.
Porno grind, but no, it's not it.
Some
Let's
grindcore.
go with death metal.
I'll stick with porno grind, even though I know it's not right.
Blackened death.
Death metal.
Yay.
Yeah, anal blasphemy.
Anal blast in me.
See,
What's the album cover look like?
it doesn't
There is
show.
no-
Fuck, damn it. Anal blast in me.
Circle of Contempt with structures for creation.
Hardcore.
Progressive.
Yes,
For which one?
this band used to be on progressive. This band used to be on Sumerian, and then they just kind of stopped, and now I don't know if they're on Sumerian, but they're a band still. Grond with Worship the Kraken.
Grond?
Grond. Grond.
Fucking hinky dink bitch boy.
Folk metal.
Yeah, either that's gotta be like folk metal or
Hinky-dink
power
bitch.
metal.
Hinky dink bitch.
I've never fucking heard them in my life.
That should be a
Grond.
good band name, though. Bitch Boy. It's like a rock band.
Grond.
I don't know
What if a guy named Grond came after you? You think you'd take him?
Grind. He looks like
He
looks
was,
like,
and he was armed with like a very fucking thin piece of fiberglass. But I was giving
a guy
him
with the name
splinters.
Grond. Probably
He
not.
came out of you with a fucking bag of like hair and some fucking fiberglass.
A guy, just a guy
He
named
threatened
Grond.
to cut all your family's nuts off. It was a serious threat too. You can't go to the government because he hacked your phone.
I can't even. Oh my god.
I want someone to study Sam's brain when he dies.
Oh
Just
god,
to, like-
that's incredible.
Like,
I'm gonna answer your question. No.
What was the question?
I don't know.
Awesome.
Could you just ask me if I could take a guy named Grond?
It's like Gronk's retarded brother.
Let me tell you, I met a guy named Porch once.
Porch?
His name was Porch. It was incredible. I mean, he looked and was as smart as his name suggests.
Wait,
just
was
big,
he?
just a big dude, and he's just like
Was he?
he was.
Oh my god!
His name
No!
was Porch. His name was Porch, and it's just.
Is that a nickname or like you just check his phone?
I hope it was a nickname. I hope his
Yeah.
parents love him. I mean,
What's up? It's your boy Porch. Here to slap some pussy.
hey baby, why don't you come onto the porch?
Just say slap some pussy.
I said slap. Here to fucking
Why don't you come onto the porch,
here to
baby?
flood the fucking floors
Come
with
on
some
the
of that
porch.
sweet puss juice. It's your boy Grond. Or what's his name? Porch. It's your boys
It's-
Porch and Grond. That's like some shitty Kane and Lynch ripoff game. Porch and Grond.
That's incredible.
Oh my god.
You got a fucking chainsaw.
Like,
that's
throat
not
hurts.
on.
My face hurts.
The first boss is Mr. Hoffman. He has a fucking chainsaw that's not on.
With the tube of lube that squirts off the side.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Anyways,
please,
that
just
band's
give,
death
give me
metal.
give me a little bit of a break.
Death
Yeah.
metal?
Yeah. Next up, Insane Vesper. Lael.
Black metal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rotten Casket with Emerge from Beyond.
Also black metal.
Yeah.
Black.
Death metal.
Oh wow.
That's racist on your part.
To left. Silent Planet. Dreams of desolation. Out of a silent planet.
Power metal.
Fucking
No.
folk.
Silent Planet with everything
Doom.
with sound.
Dude.
It's progressive.
Metalcore. I think they're like a Christian metalcore band. They're on Solid State. So yeah.
Do they fucking believe in planets?
Last up.
They're Christian. They're fucking morons. They don't. They
I don't
don't
believe in planets.
like. I don't know. Not to say all Christians are morons. It's just like a lot of Christians don't fucking believe in science.
Yeah.
The Bible
Oh,
doesn't
like
say
that,
shit
like
about
the
other planets.
doctor we saw up in Boston,
Ben Carson.
the Christian Science building or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Like there was that giant building. There was that little like doctor's office.
Yeah.
Like, just to make my point, Genesis fucking said that when Jesus comes back, the stars are gonna fall out of the sky and land on Earth.
That makes sense.
Because they're not fucking huge bodies of gas. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm just bitching about shit. Don't take me seriously.
You said Genesis said that?
Yeah, the guy, Genesis. He wrote the Bible.
Yeah, fucking Phil Collins said that.
Yeah.
It's just
Like quote, like you see, like what
whatever,
back in the
the
70s?
Genesis part of the fucking
Genesis
Bible.
has nothing to do with Jesus.
No, it said that when Jesus
Genesis
comes back-
is the very beginning of the Bible. That's Adam and Eve. That's the creation of
What
Earth.
was
That's
it
the
then?
Garden of Eden.
It's porching ground.
You're thinking Revelations.
Yeah, Revelations. My bad. Revelations.
There you go. Portrait ground.
It's been a while since I read up on the Bible.
It's the portrait ground.
yeah, they're the
book
first
of the Bible.
humans. Yeah.
I had better things to read.
Lastly, Through Fire with their album Breathe.
Through
And
fire.
metalcore.
Breathe.
That's hardcore.
Fucking, I don't know. Through Fire. The album's name is Breathe. Fucking rock?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
Wow.
Wow, good job.
That's it.
I was supposed to go through fire and fucking breathe. He was like smoking shit.
Yeah.
like a rock.
Oh, yeah. Smoke some crack rocks.
Exactly.
Get high, fucking rip your ass off.
Ow.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard of drugs making people do some crazy shit, but that would be the first I've heard of that one.
Somebody ripping their ass off because they got super fucking high.
On crack? I could. Who the fuck knows?
You get hungry on bath salts. You can't
Slip
find
some-
nobody.
slip
You're in a
some
room by
fucking-
yourself. You can't find your keys. Or you can eat your ass.
Yeah, dude. Slip some fucking E up your butthole. Ecstasy. Apparently.
I was thinking enemas, but sure.
Yeah, slip some enema. Do an enema, then throw it all back in your asshole.
do an enema of ecstasy. Just have like gallons of it.
Enema is shit coming out of your butthole. You want the drugs in, the shit out. That's a quote.
Drugs in.
I believe George Washington said that.
Sam Wilson, 2020.
No,
Drugs in
I
shit
believe.
out.
Can I end this before
Wait, no, wait.
Abraham
that is,
Lincoln.
That should be like, fuck. Did
Socrates.
that should be like the slogan of Amsterdam. Drugs in, shit out.
Alright. Before this goes somewhere that could possibly get me in trouble,
Hey, I get in trouble. Oh God. You're fine.
says someone here that's
You're
sitting here
fine.
talking about weed and all that shit.
I don't know.
What
What are you doing? What are you talking about?
I'm not worried about
Talking
that.
about,
Smoke weed.
let's go vape a bowl.
You don't vape a
Wait,
bowl,
this
you
is
fucking
vaping? How do you
dumbass.
Fucking stupid.
How do you
It's
vape a
easy
ball?
to make
Yeah,
fun
you don't
of
vape a
me.
bowl.
Don't vape a bowl. What the fuck are you talking about? See, you
Fucking
don't know what you're
noob.
talking about.
Yeah.
Vape culture is just fucking stupid. That's why I
Hey, don't
Yeah.
talk shit, motherfucker.
vape Nate y'all.
Vape
More like fake niche. That's
Ooh.
what you are.
Oh,
Let's go
shit.
fucking build a vape rig.
Yeah, let's go fight fucking
That's what
Porch
they
and Grind.
Fucking call that shit. Let me see your rig.
A bridge?
A rig.
Oh,
Let me see you rig.
let's go fucking vape on a bridge somewhere.
Are you gonna jump off it?
No.
Vape.
I'm gonna get hit
You
by
guys
a
want to go to
train.
the vape? Do this vape store close down Millersville. You would go to the vape store.
Just want the moves too. King Vapor.
Yeah, oh, I forgot about
There's
that.
one opening
Let's,
up. It's
um,
called like Sky Vapor or something.
There's another place on King Street. No, yeah, King Street in Lancaster, and then also the
Puffin stuff, you mean?
no, not puffin stuff. There's a legit vape shop. I went in there with Reggie
Why don't we head out to fucking Goods and you can strangle it to death with some jeans?
for $2.50.
Yeah.
Jeez, I can strangle you with it.
Yeah.
I hate Goods though. Do you guys like Goods?
Nah.
I haven't been there in
can't-
so
that
long.
Place fucking depressing.
Oh,
me.
well, sorry. I don't know. I blanked. I thought you meant Goodwill for a second.
Oh no,
That's
Goods.
where my brain went. I went to Goodwill.
Pick up some Amish chicks and Goods.
Good
Mennonite.
Kill Bill.
Take them back to
Mennonite.
the old barn.
Ye old barn.
Yeah, take them back to the old barn.
Ye oldie Barney.
Have them. I don't know. I got nothing.
You can go get yourself some
Plow the
pairs
fields.
of jeans and cowboy.
Well, now
hat
that they got
Goods.
Tractor Supply right down the road.
Yeah, then
They
you can
sell
go
jeans.
get yourself some fucking Swedish
Tractor
fish
Supply.
ice cream.
Wow. Maybe I can get them to run over my head in one of their fucking tractors.
This just got fucking dark.
And on that note,
I was
Yeah, on that note.
Think about that. That's funny.
thanks for watching.